Good morning, sir. I'm Devishan Arakubo and I'm gonna run my BIOS. So let's get started. So first, we have the MIT. So here in MIT, we have the advanced frequency settings, advanced memory settings, and advanced voltage settings, and PC health and miscellaneous settings. So this section is mainly for performance tuning. It allows us to adjust CPU frequency, memory speed, and voltage settings. So gamers and advanced users is used to overclock for better performance. However, wrong settings here can cause stability, so it should be handled carefully. So here we have the uh, it allows us to adjust our settings para mo boost or maybe mo low para ni naka-auto usually kay mo man ang nagdagan sa to system. And then we have the voltage here and the PC health. And yes, the second one is the system. So here in the system we have system information. So my model system is A32 A320M S2H version 2. So in my BIOS version is F50. So we have the date and the ID and the system language, and then especially the date and the time. So maura ni ang nasa system. So in the system menu, we can check basic information about the computer such as processor type, total memory, system language, and system time. This is where we usually start to confirm the correct hardware is detected. So the third one, the BIOS. So here in BIOS, we have the boot option. Dili mo na ito maklik. So the boot option number 1 is Window Boot Manager P2 King Max SSD 240 gigabytes. So here we have the boot up, number lock state naka-on, security option, system, full screen logo enabled, fast boot naka-disable, CSM support disable, and the administrator password and the user password. So we have the secure boot po diri sa ubos. So dili na nato nihilabtan. So in the BIOS settings deal with the boot process. Here we can change the boot priority, like choosing if the computer should start from the hard drive, SSD, or USB. This is very important to installing a new operating system or troubleshooting. Next, the peripherals. So here in peripherals, we have the AMD CPU FTPM naka-enable. And then we have the initial display output, HD audio controller, above 4G decoding, trust computing 2.0, AMI graphic output, protocol policy, USB configuration, NVMe configuration, network state configuration, AMD CPS, and Realtek CPIE GBE family controller. So here in the peripherals, we have this menu, manage the devices connected to the system. For example, USB controllers, SATA devices, onboard audio, and LAN. If you want to enable or disable certain hardware features, this is where you configure them. So the fifth one, we have the integrated graphics, naka-auto, SATA mode is AHCI, and then we have the RAID mode, naka-disable, port in sa SATA port enable, naka-enable, and then the SATA hot plug naka-disable, and the chipset SATA port enable naka-enable. So here So here the APU STA port 0 is not installed, especially the chipset STA port 0 is not installed, and the 1 is not installed in the chipset STA 2. So you have the KingMax SSD 240 gigabytes. So the chipset section controls the communication between CPU, RAM, and other devices. Here we can configure integrated graphics display settings and sometimes PCIe slots. These are important when we use built-in graphics or add new hardware. So akong system is like wala man gud koy kuan ganing graphics card, so dili kayo siya, I mean magkaya kong PC when it comes gaming, pero hinay siya og mga high graphics nga na, like nalang magkaya lang akong PC in mga mid game, like middle graphics lang na. So for me gagamit ko og mga low graphics lang pud para dili kayo siya sketchy dulaon, dili kayo siya lag. So that's all. So here we have power. AC back always off, power on by keyboard disabled, power on by mouse disabled, ERP disabled, soft off by PWR button, instant off, resume by alarm disabled. So here this menu handles power related settings like whether the computer should automatically restart after a power failure or what happens when we press the power button. It also includes energy saving modes that helps reduce electricity use. So finally, the last one, we have the save and exit. So here in save and exit, I only have this. So we have the save and exit setup, exit without saving, blah blah blah. Then after making any changes, we go to save and exit. Here we can save the new settings and restart the computer, or discard changes if we don't want to apply them. So that's all. So if manaka og change or setup sa imong system, we can go to save and exit setup. So here we have a save configuration and reset. So yes. So it will start your PC on na dayon. Let's wait for the system to run. So here I have a monitor Envision naka 100 Hz, and I have a keyboard. Sorry kay sa hugaw kay ano gini like sa kani sa mousepad. So I have a EUSO nga keyboard. Kani siya like 62 keys tanan, 62 keys, and then I have a Dario nga mouse nga kalimot ko sa ni version, pero kani siya nga model is EM 908. So naka ko Dario. So here more na niya akong setup sa PC. Tiling. So I also have the CPU. So mo ni ang outlook sa akong CPU. I have AMD, then naka DOS ko nga electric cooler nga electric fan sa processor, then naka HyperX ano to, basta naka HyperX ko nga Fury DDR4, and then naka cooler electric fan murag 6 6 og totod pa na last na limpiwan maybe months na, pero takes 2 months 3 months na. So I also have a nga brand ay kalimot ko, pero mura ni kanra affordable price nga PC. So usually for school lang yun, for pawang purpose. So yes, that's all.